Welcome back, everybody, to another round. I think this is the final round of sprints for Battle of the Boy Bands Readathon. Let us know in the comments if you're participating, what team you're on, how you're going with your reads, what you're reading today, all the updates. I am going to be finishing off this because I have about 50% left. And I'm also going to be filming Ping Pong in this first sprint. Brittany, what are you going to be getting up to today?
That's a good question. I need to finish In My Dreams I Hold the Knife, but I only have 50 minutes left on this audio.
Well, are you liking it?
I'm loving it, but it's very similar to If We Were Villains by M.L. Ria. Like it's almost the same book.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's hard to like separate them because it's so similar.
Oh, I haven't read that one yet, so
yeah. So after that, because I only have 50 minutes left of this, I need to decide which team book I should read first.
Daisy Jones.
Daisy Jones.
Daisy Jones. Don't subject yourself to Grady because it is bad.
Well, I'm reading it this week, and that's why I was kind of thinking like this one is probably definitely going to be a book that I love, and this one could probably be a book that is just so good. So I'm like, which is better, to end the vlog on a high note or start the vlog on a high note?
I mean, I just love Daisy Jones, so you should read that.
Sounds good.
Also, do you have the audio for Daisy?
I have the audio for both.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, Daisy is 100% a choice, especially with the audio.
Plus, some of the songs are out, which I was going to redo this. I'm doing this for a vlog, so you get to know early. But I was going to reread Daisy Jones once they released the whole soundtrack and then listen to the songs as they're like being talked about. That'd be so great.
I'm so excited for
That's actually a really good idea.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So then I'll do Daisy Jones then.
Yeah. I also need to finish this. I have one novella left. I'm liking it more and more with each novella, so I feel like it's gonna end up being a 4-star, but we will see if this last one breaks my heart or not, because I have thought.
It might.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm just about to start the 4th. So once I finish the 4th, I'll be able to discuss it with you.
Yeah. The 4th was my favorite so far. So.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Neva. What are you going to be reading today?
I'm reading Daisy Jones and the Six.
Oh, so we're both reading.
I had to take like a day where I just read nothing. After I do. I did not like that book. But I also did not want to send myself into a slump. But I had to read it for. Are you okay? Are you good? They can hear you, so I don't have to tell them anything. I did not like that book, but I had to read it for another book club because I actually am in charge of that book club, so I couldn't like DNF it and then be like, sorry, I hated this book. So
yeah, that makes sense.
I DNF books all the time for my In Real Life book club, and I created that book club. I'm terrible.
So it got 2 stars. Sorry to anyone that liked it because that thing has 3.99 rating on Goodreads. And I don't feel like it's me. Okay, I just don't.
Okay.
Not.
I'll get to it one day.
Someday.
I do have it. I own it. So.
Well, if you're doing
you own it.
The BFF Fiction Book Club, we're supposed to meet for it on the.
Oh, I know. I'm behind, girlfriend.
That's why. That's the reason why I read it.
Aren't we all?
It's getting on hold, unfortunately. Like I just cannot have it. It makes me angry to look at it at this point.
Oh, then get rid of it.
I would just get rid of it then.
I got rid of it when my heart felt much better.
Yeah.
Is that the author?
Yes.
Hello, Lexi. Yay, we're all reading Assassin's Creed. Look at us all trying to get it finished before the live show tomorrow.
That's been like all weekend. Just everyone's reading that.
I needed it to be fresh in my mind.
Yeah, that's what every host always says.
It was intentional.
Sure.
That's okay, Bethany. We only just started, so welcome. I'm continuing my read of Under the Whispering Door. Fantastic. I have 2 books left to go. I'm probably going to finish my Red Riding Hood book. Which retelling is it? There's like 12.
For real.
We have a vote for Daisy Jones. Morning, Paige. How you been? Reading Verity. Oh, where are you? I need your thoughts. Parallel of the Talents, I'm loving it. That's the
Nice.
sequel to Parallel of the Sower, right?
Isn't that by Octavia Butler?
Yeah,
think
Octavia
so.
E. Butler.
Yeah.
Morning, sexy lady. Oh, I love that name every time I see it. Hello. And hello, Glinda.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we were correct. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So I, as I said, to behind the scenes, am filming Pick Pong, and I'm combining it with Roll of Reeds, much like Paige did when she did her combination of Cluedo and Roll of Reeds. It's always fun to try and incorporate someone else's TBR game into your own TBR game.
It is.
So I've decided instead of throwing ping pong balls, I'm going to throw a D20. So we'll see how
Are
it
you
goes.
tossing it? Like
Yeah.
I love this idea. I think it's fabulous.
In Mel's, she rolls a D20, and whatever it lands on is I have 20 cups that I'm throwing into a D20. Whichever cup it lands in is the prompt I have to fill.
I love this so much.
But I'm not using my prompts. I'm using Mel's prompts. But I only have last year's prompts printed out. So
I think they're the same, aren't they?
She made a few changes, I think, because last year's was around her 30th birthday or something. It was like a
got you.
Yeah. But I just kind of took out some of those.
I did the rolls like a week ago and then filmed the sit down part this morning. And I will say that the D20 had 20 options, but it kept landing on the same number.
Oh, no.
I rolled it. And I was like, excuse me, the odds.
Oh, no. Hi, Kit. Welcome back. Hang with us as long as you need. Did you get woken up at 6 a.m. this morning? That is the question. Because I got up at 6:30, so I feel your pain if you did. It is our brand, Paige. It is our brand.
Yeah.
Yes, 20 times the chaos, 100%. 52 pages in so far, but I'm expecting some craziness. Yeah, very much so. Just if you happen to get to the end and we're talking at any point, just let me know what you're feeling, because I need to know. Reading the Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires. Ooh, that's a Grady that is worth reading.
I hated it.
Unless you're reading, hated it.
But do you like any Grady? Like, have you read a Grady you like yet?
I liked the Final Girl support group.
Okay.
And that's very controversial because everyone apparently hated that one.
I haven't read it, so I can't comment on it.
I really liked it.
Have you read Horror Store?
I've not read anything except those two, and I'm reading We Sold Our Souls right now. I'm planning on reading How to Sell a Haunted House next month, but we'll see.
I listened to the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires in one trip. I had a 7-hour drive from like Newcastle to my family's house, and I listened to it on the whole drive. I just couldn't stop.
I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
The thing that got me was the attic scene. That was the thing that gave me the chills, and I was just like, I just have to keep reading that scene.
Oh, it's disgusting.
The retelling is called All the Better to See You by Gina Blaxall. I haven't heard of it, but the cover is gorgeous. Make that 16 retellings that I've now heard about. Ooh. I like this book.
Oh, I love that book.
I need to read this.
So I have a metal D20 and then I have a plastic one. So I'm going to try the plastic one because I really don't want to damage my floors with the metal one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use the plastic one with water in the cups. So hopefully it won't take the cups out. But if I notice after the first row it's just not working, then I might just go back to my ping pong ball, or I might just, I don't know, stand a bit closer so I don't have to throw with my, I don't know. We'll figure it out as I go.
The plastic would work because you use a plastic ball. So in theory, it would be the same.
And a D20 is smaller than the ping pong ball that you use.
Yeah, but it's more heavy. Like a ping pong ball is like full of air, whereas a D20 is like solid.
Even the plastic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It will give it a shot. I literally made this decision this morning. This is how I was going to film ping pong. So, we'll see how it goes. I just crossed out the ones you don't like and put on a new character class ones. Oh, yes. Okay. Waves, hello back. 6:30, haha. But I napped in the afternoon. The baby snaps. Perfect. Hey, Rye. Have you filmed your TBR game yet? And was it kind? We were just talking TBR
Has she
games.
had her baby yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was that? I feel like that was recent.
I want to say it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
that's
I
recent,
could be totally wrong though.
Yeah.
But I know that they have COVID at the moment, so they're not feeling very well.
Oh no.
Thank you so much, you the best. Love Birthday Girl. I liked How to Sell a Haunted House. Well, there you go. I like the Final Girl support group too. Okay, you're not alone then. Hey, Mel. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother reading any more Grady Hendrix, just because I don't own any of the others, and I need to get through my owned books before I start reading more books from the library.
That's
so. The only reason I think I would pick one up is if I needed to fulfill like a readathon prompt and I had like nothing else that came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be the reason I would do it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably the same with Riley Sager. Like, I probably eventually want to read their books, but I'm not going to rush to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that, because I would say, though, Grady Hendrix is my favorite horror writer. I don't read a lot of horror, but which is probably why I like Grady Hendrix, because it's very digestible. Horror.
Have you tried any surname Coates, first name
Darcy Coates?
I like Darcy Coates.
You don't like it?
She's like a cozy horror, and like I don't know, it's weird.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have from them From Below, I think it is, which is like one of their like water thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I only read The Haunting of Ashburn House or something, because I read that last year, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I might like it, though, if it's like a cozy horror. That might be my jam. Yeah. That might be exactly what I need.
A lot of theirs are available on KU, so you'll be able to try it. Yeah.
Oh, I might look into that.
Yeah.
Loved How to Sell a House because it was bonkers with heart.
Well, we'll see. I have it.
Thinking a nap in the first sprint, then grade, then hopefully read and finish The Stolen Hair, which I put down but picked back up.
Holy black one, right? I'm assuming.
If she has the in front of it, then probably.
Yeah.
I think it's the Holly Black one, because I think we discussed this a couple of sprints ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the Sophie Lark one is just Stolen Air.
Stolen
it doesn't have the in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I need to finish this on these sprints, because the vlog that is for this goes out tomorrow.
I love that it's not me reading a book for the vlog the night before.
Okay,
I'm on brand. That's my brand. So I'm glad that
I edited up to this last novella, so I'll have to just finish it, say my little thoughts, and like just edit it, and then it's gonna.
Oh, that's smart.
That's fair.
Literally right after we finish, I'm pressing like bam after the live show.
Although, to be honest, the only reason I'm not that, and Eva knows this, is I moved all my vlog dates by almost a week, because technically in my dream, I Hold the Knife was supposed to go up today.
Well,
so I went, Nifa.
She was like, "Can we move this?" And I was like, "Sure."
Move this because I'm stressed and I'm just moving all my vlog dates, and I'm going to organize my book cart.
She literally moved the vlog date that we're collabing on to like a week later, and I was like, "I'm not going to complain that you moved it further away."
You moved it further away, and she was like, "Sure." I was like, thank you
for giving me extra time.
Because
she gave like the 3rd to the 10th or something, and I was like, cool. Yeah, sure.
I was like, I stressed. Can we move it?
Oh no, that's unfortunate. I am yet to read A Holly Black. But I think I'm going to minimize my fantasy and only worry about reading this series for a little while, because I think I've overdone the fantasy for a while. I think I need to get back into like the thriller, historical fiction side of me, because I did way too much fantasy way too quickly.
Yeah.
Why do you have my book?
Ooh, nice.
Yes, they know that we have it. Go ahead. You want to show them? Okay.
Woohoo! We all have it. Yay! Well, I guess we should sprint, hey?
Okay, go put it back.
Sounds good.
I think we need to do our usual 45, come back, chat, 45. I think.
Sounds perfect.
Good.
Thank you.
So happy reading, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
So I didn't end up filming because Addie is asleep, and I did one throw, and it was so loud it sounded like a door slamming, and I was like, doing multiple throws is probably not good. But my first throw was a success, and it was just a test throw just to see like if I was going to screw up the cups, and I was like, I should have counted it as my first throw, but I wasn't filming, so I couldn't count it as my first throw.
Fair.
But yeah, like I did it and went, oh, that's really loud. And Anthony was down the other end of the house, and he's like, did you just slam a door? And I was like, no, I just threw a D20 into a cup. So I will film it when she wakes up. But I managed to get to 241 of Assassin's Blade, and I'm liking it still.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've just started the fourth one. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
How'd you go, Brittany?
I did 40 pages. I only have 16 minutes left on my audio.
Woo.
I'll finish in the next sprint for sure.
And then start Daisy, or are you going to take a break and do something else and then start?
No, I'll probably go right into Daisy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very different, so it's okay to go like straight into it.
Yeah, they're going to be really different. And I really like, if I had disliked this book, I probably would have wanted to break. But like, since I enjoyed it, like I'm fine to just like it's put me in a reading mood, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Yeah. Neva, how did you go?
I got to page, like I got through to page 20 of Daisy Jones. I had to feed Ari and, get around. Clearly I'm not dressed yet. I'm going to do that in the next sprint, but I need to like get around for work.
So are you doing audio for Daisy?
No.
Can you not get it? Or it's so
here's
good
why.
though.
The library and Hoopla are like, I was praying that Hoopla would have it because usually I don't have holds on Hoopla. And I'm still like the third person for Hoopla.
Do not read this book without audio, Neva.
No, you'll hate it without audio.
No, so here's the thing. I think that so people do not know this about me because I don't share this because it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Okay. This book reads like I know that her thing was trying to make it read like nonfiction, right? Like it's like really a book. So it's the nerd in me, okay? It's why I don't talk about it. I like books that are written like nonfiction books. The only nonfiction books I can read are books that are written about celebrities that are written in the style that this book is written.
Yeah.
So it is actually like I'm actually super enjoying this. Like I had to make myself stop at the bottom of page 20 because I was like, girl, you only got 2 minutes left. Like you're going to be halfway through a page, halfway through an interview and be mad about it. Like Ari was like, Mom, when you finish this chapter, can you come make my food? And I was like, let me just put this down and come make the food. Because if I try to finish a chapter, it's just going to go into the next one. I don't know. I like the flow of it.
The audio definitely just adds to it though. If
I get the audio at some point, I will like listen to the audio just so I can hear what everyone else is loving about it. But I am not hating it without the audio. I'm actually really enjoying it. Like I'm sucked in. Like I'm not gonna be able to take this. I was gonna take it to work with me. Not gonna be able to do that if people think that they want Taco Bell. So
there you go.
Did you finish your last one, Rainy, or close to?
No. I had to edit more of the vlog, and then my AirPods were dead, so then I had to like listen to it while I'm like walking around trying to clean my house, and it was really hard to do that. So I only read 3 chapters, but I'm 86% in, so I will finish.
There's nothing more frustrating than going to get your AirPods and they're dead.
It
is like the most frustrating thing.
I can't find mine at the moment. I had them yesterday, and I don't know where they've gone between yesterday and today. So I'm using old-fashioned, like, tangled up headphones and these ones. So I brought Audible up on my computer and listened on these. But these are, like, not comfortable on my head to wear for, like, long periods of time.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad that I got this raise at work because I went to work and told my GM, I was like, this raise allowed me to get new AirPods because I was like, because I've just been sitting here for like 6 months just with like discount headphones, which are fine. Like they're like I would suggest them to other people. You know what I mean? But like it's not the same experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we were joined by the lovely Ali May at the start of that sprint. What did you end up deciding you were going to read, and what snack are you enjoying, and can I have some? They're my 3 questions. Ooh. I feel like I have heard of Victoria Perman before, but I haven't read anything by them. But I love a good Australian historical fiction because there's not many of them.
Yeah.
Hey, girls, how you feeling? Hi, Sarah. Hello. Reading A Prelude to Ashes today. Did you get your sticker project finished?
I can tell you no. That's going to be a project.
I am planning on trying to smash it out this afternoon. I do have to meal prep. So while, because my kitchen is here and my bookshelves are right next to the kitchen. So as stuff like cooks on the stove, I'm just going to kind of go over and do a couple as I'm listening to audiobooks. So I'm going to be doing 3 things at once because why the hell not? And maybe I might be able to at least get 1.5 shelves done. But we'll see. Hopping on and hoping to finish Beach Read during these sprints. Oh, nice. Hello from the fashionably late. Late is better than not here at all. Welcome. I mainly do this sprint and one more as my focus is non-existent, but I want to drop by. That is fine. Stay as long as you like. Pop in and out as you need. That's what they're for. They're for whenever you need them. No reading for me because I'm planning my March content and working out my goals for the month. That is still productive, so that's fine. Hello, hello. Hey, sat in the parking lot of my library to finish Jackal, 3.5 stars, and picked up my Helds. Gonna start The Survivalists when I get back home.
Nice.
Read part of Chapters of Assassin and ate pizza. Oh, pizza! Yum! I want pizza now. I'm making enchiladas for meal prep this week, but I'm making them with tofu instead of with chicken because then they last longer in a meal prep. And tofu is cheaper than chicken. Like chicken is like $11 a kilo and tofu is $2. So I'm like budget friendly. With us trying to buy a house, I'm like, how can I make this taste like chicken when it's not actually chicken?
I love it.
Like when you smother something in like enchilada sauce and taco seasoning, you can't really tell the difference. So I'm like, I'll just do it with tofu.
True.
I mean, some people can tell the difference. I personally can't.
Yeah.
Read 15% of The Exorcist House. It's a good story with just enough scary to creep me out now and then. Ooh. Also, looking at sympathy arrangement since my godmother passed. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's never a nice time, but I hope that you can find something lovely to commemorate. Joined with 40 minutes to go and read 8 pages. Nicely done.
Nice.
9% for Tracy. Managed to make a few notes and start making some thumbnails for the videos I have pre-edited. Look at you, so organized. I wish I was that far ahead.
I want to be you when I grow up.
Oh, I would just like to say, do I have anything else done? No. But last night, because Ari was having a rough time and then I had someone come over to my house. So, I was here for like 5 minutes and I left.
It's fine.
I made every thumbnail and background from March until the end of the year for sprints.
Well, look at you.
For sprints.
I was like, for sprints. I was like, how do you know?
For my Thursday sprints with friends, because I try to use the same background that I use on that thumbnail. I mean, it was a lot of copy paste, but I had to find the background.
Cool. That's a lot of work.
So proud of myself, truly. And not only did I make them, but then I also saved them to my computer.
Mommy, look, 3 drinks, 2 coffees, and 1 little soda.
There's a milk.
So what I was discovering yesterday when we were doing our spot thing is that I'm a freak, and now I want to make a spreadsheet that also has the details in it so that I can calculate how many books are available on which service to see if it's worth the money I'm paying for it. And I'm like, Crystal, no, it's not necessary. But like, I want to do it, but I don't want to put in the work, but I want that to exist. And I feel like once you set it up, it'll be really easy to then just add new books in. But it's the setting up part that's like probably not worth it. But I don't know.
I mean, if it will make you happy, I'm all for doing things that give you joy.
Because I would literally just be like book title and author, and then it would just be like a checkbox as to whether
it'll definitely be easier to set it up once you have your stickers done, because then you don't have to like look it up. You can just like look at the back of the book.
And that's why I thought once I'm done stickering, that can be the next project.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm weird like that. Because I did the same thing with my series tracker, right? I like color coded it all and then like check boxed it so that like when I read it, I can tick it off and it tells me like where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Since starting to work with spreadsheets at work and learning all these new cool things about spreadsheets, I'm now like, I can make this work with my book stuff. I read absolutely nothing. That's okay. No worries. I read absolutely nothing. Finished editing and scheduled my next 3 videos for uploads, and then my
Nice.
Why is everyone so ahead of the?
I was just like, everyone's so ahead.
I'm not. Just so everyone knows, I'm very behind. You're welcome. I just put a poll up last night asking what people wanted to see because, like, I need to get consistent. You know, a lot of people like vlogs on my channel, so apparently vlogs is truly my problem.
Well, the last 2 weeks,
don't know what people like on mine. I feel like all of my videos get the same amount of views, so it's like
the only thing of mine that gets extra is pick pong. Everything else is like fairly consistent.
Yeah,
but I had both videos for the last 2 weeks ready to upload and edited with the thumbnail made, but I just didn't do the upload part. And then I'd get to work at like Friday and be like, oh crap, like I didn't upload my video, but I'm not able to do it because I'm not at my computer. I'm like in Sydney. So I'm like, well, they're going to have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, well.
So for the last 2 weeks, my videos have come out like a Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, moving forward, maybe I should just post my videos on a Sunday because then I have the weekend to edit and get it uploaded rather than me trying to do it midweek.
I was just
and having to try and be a week ahead.
Your upload days.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I might do my upload day Sunday. The only reason why I like to do it on a Friday is because then people had all weekend to kind of watch it. So it was kind of like.
I feel like Sunday, though, is when a lot of people release because that's when I release. And I always look forward to Sundays because it's like, oh, that's when everybody drops stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of like both a blessing and a curse because then you're like competing against everybody else, but then you're also like people are on there expecting those other videos to come out. Oh, it's too much algorithm. Oh my God.
There is. It's too much.
There's no right or wrong answer. I think it's just like do what you can do.
I was sitting here last night trying to make this. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to upload on the days that work for me. And if people watch, they watch. If not, that's okay too.
Yeah. What are you thinking of your book, Brittany?
It's so good. It's going to be 5 stars. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to read it because
it's very similar to If We Were Villains. And I would say If We Were Villains is still better. Like that's my favorite Dark Academia book of all time.
I haven't read that
one. You had me until you said Dark Academia.
Oh, they're both.
You lost me, sorry.
Okay, but question, Brittany, did you see the end coming? Because I did not.
Of what?
Of what you're reading. Have you gotten?
It depends because I feel like there's something else still coming.
Okay.
But I feel like there's something still to be told to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But a little bit.
Oh no, there definitely is. Never mind. Okay.
But I think there's still something coming that I don't know yet.
Right.
Yeah. Like I can feel it being hinted at, but I don't know what it is yet.
So I guess the answer is buy it if you like Dark Academia.
Yeah.
Academia.
Nice. Are you enjoying it so far? I don't know how far into it you got, but 18 pages. 8 dinner, so didn't read it. That's fine. You got to keep yourself fed. Tell you what is frustrating. Going to your AirPods and one of them has decided not to work anymore. Sad times. So I have this issue where like I grab one out and I just put one in one ear and it has to be the opposite ear that I'm feeding on because if Addie sees one, she just reaches up and tries to like whack it out of my ear. So they're always on different charge. And that's just like, oh, because then one dies when I'm listening with both in because they're on different charge. So yeah, that's my issue. I know I would not recommend the charge wireless earphones, so I still use normal Tangle in the pocket earphones.
Right, to be here in a minute.
Yeah, I feels that. I bought a second charge cord, so when I go to bed, I plug my phone in and my headphones in.
I need to do that.
Yeah, because I was always trying to like plug the headphones in and then be like, oh crap, my phone's on like 6%, and then it was like fighting between them. So I just bought a second cord. That's okay. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Hubby just bought me Girl Scout cookies. Oh, good hubby. Good hubby.
Aaron ate all of our Girl Scout cookies in like a day, and I'm mad.
So Girl Scout cookies is very an American thing. Like, we don't have Girl Scout cookies in Australia. Like, Girl Scouts is very small town, not a lot of people. It's like not a common thing.
I will agree. We don't have Girl Scouts. We have Girl Guides in Canada, which is different. And the cookies are different, but they do still sell cookies.
No, we don't have any. No one comes and knocks to our door trying to sell us cookies. The only thing we have
not at our doors, but I think now it's like that's scary to do. This day.
Yeah,
true.
The only people we have knock at our door are like the people who try to get us to like buy McMansion tickets. Like, they'll be like, there's this raffle to this McMansion for the cancel. Please buy 50 tickets at like $100 a pop. And you're like, well, no, I'm good, thanks. I decided to read the first Lockwood & Co book. Everyone seems to love this show, and I wanted to try the first books. And I ate microwave pizza pocket and some microwave chips. Microwave chips? You can microwave chips these days? No, I mean,
he's like, hold on.
I think she means fries.
Look what I
Yes,
got.
chips are fries for us.
yeah, I know that, but like, I mean, I know you could microwave them, but she's made it sound like it's there specifically for the microwave, like microwave popcorn, microwave chips.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than like she's just got ones that you usually put in the oven and put them in the microwave. That's what I meant by that.
We definitely have one specifically for the microwave in Canada.
Yeah, we don't. That's why I was like, whoa.
Yeah, we have fries that come in like a container that you put in your microwave, like specifically.
Yeah.
No, we only have. They come in like a plastic bag and it goes in the oven. Like, not the plastic bag, but like.
For a second, I thought you meant the plastic bag went in the oven, and I was like, we don't have that.
Okay, friends, I'm gonna have to jump off because Lyft is around the corner. Love you all so much.
Serve them tacos.
And I'll see y'all. Well, I'll see most of y'all tomorrow. Crystal, are you going to be at the live show?
No, I might be in the listening, but won't be able to comment. I won't be able to comment though because I'll be driving, but I will be listening.
Please do not comment and drive. We do not do
that.
I
will not be. I will be listening. You guys will keep me awake on my drive down.
All right. So I will see everybody tomorrow.
Bye. Hello, ladies. Finished the life and medieval times of Kit Sweetie, a very cute YA would work for instinct prompt for first-time romance writer.
Nice.
See, I am grateful for your admiration, but though I have videos edited until April and videos planned through January next year, I'm 3 days overdue washing my hair. That's okay.
I mean, you're way ahead.
I mean, you could just say that you're intentionally trying to let the natural oils come out. You know? Just roll with it.
Just throw it in a bun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a few options to send my godmother, but I'm waiting for my sister to get back to me since my godmother's husband is my sister's godfather. So fair enough.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, Neva, you're not here anymore, but so I'm only one in one area.
Yeah, but I wish I was ahead in my videos.
I kind of feel like that's with everything. Like, if I'm ahead in one thing, I'm behind in something else, and then it'll switch. Like, I'll focus on the house, and then the next thing you know, I'm like behind on the vlogs. Like,
but I am ahead in my videos for my music teacher channel. But I make money when I do videos for that, because I'm promoting my products. So it's like that's a little bit like this. So this is just like for fun for now. So I'm just like, wow.
If you can only have time to get one done, that's the one to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. She's still better than me though. That's on my agenda for tomorrow. I heard the Girl Scouts are supposed to be at Walmart, so I'm gonna go stalk
it out.
Nice. I'm at 50% of Zodiac and Shadow Princess book 4. Stuff is starting to happen.
Nice.
Ooh.
50% of that book is huge because I think it's like 800 pages.
Yeah, I gave up
bigger with each book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I gave up at book 3, I think.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I've read the prequel and book 1, so now I'm reading book 2.
I'm currently unemployed due to health, which means I can get a lot more time to do stuff. So my YouTube is on it. Everything else is on fire in my life. I laughed as I said that, but it's because it's like so humanly true that like it is impossible for everybody to have everything in their life not on fire.
That's true.
So just be grateful that you've got one thing
like the
going
amount
well.
of laundry that is folded right now that I have just not decided to put away because I don't want to do it.
My laundry's just chilling in the dryer. You mean you're supposed to take it out and put it away?
Honestly, putting it away is my least favorite thing. I don't mind folding it. I hate putting it away, and I have to put it away because I'm color coded in my closet and I organize everything. And my husband's like, yeah, I'm not even attempting that. And I'm like, it's really not that hard. Shirts that are red go here. And if it's a dress, it goes here. I'm like, come on, babe, work with me.
So I have obviously like children, usually when they're like in between like 2 sizes, you have like a size drawer of like the zeros and then the double zeros. Like you have it so that you know what sizes are in what one. So then when they finally transition here, you can just pretty much be like, everything from that goes away. Yeah. Anthony just puts everything away in the top drawer, which is
no.
And I'm like, ugh. So thankfully I know which ones are which size. I don't have to look at it again and I can just like shuffle it all around. But like,
no.
But I'm like, I can't be mad at you because you put the laundry away. Like, thank you. But just do it better next time.
You can teach him. I
love TBRs and KU recommends or reaction videos. I am doing a KU reading vlog every second month.
Oh, nice.
That I'm trying to do. But what my problem is a lot of the time when I'm reading a KU book, it's usually in the middle of the night. So me being able to give the update as I like get through it is really, really difficult. So then by the time I wake up the next morning, I forget I haven't given an update. And then I'm like 80% through the book and I'm like, all right, let's film like a clip. And then it's like, oh crap, I finished. Let's film another clip. And then I'm like, I got 4 minutes for this vlog. Whoops.
You know, it happens to all of us.
But I don't like read enough in 1 month to like just do a few in one video. So yeah. Now on page 102 of Verity and I'm hooked. I want an adaptation. I think it would be a great movie series so far. I think movie. I don't think there's enough for it to be a series. But I think movie. Yeah. Or maybe like a mini series, you know, when you got like a couple of episodes.
Like a 3 or 4 episode run. Yeah.
Well, that makes me really excited to read it now. I'm pretty far behind in comments. Sorry, guys. So none of my cousins are in the Girl Scouts this year, so I was hoping someone at work would have a child in it. But no, but the Girl Scout website says they'll be there tomorrow. Stop those cookies. The more important thing is just be consistent for your channel. Things will come to your videos. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to swap to Sundays. I think that's a realistic time frame because then I have Saturday to get things ready or film if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Another 5-star.
It's really good.
Also 5-star. She's
reading that.
In my dreams the whole night. I feel like whatever Dark Academia book you read first ends up being the favorite. Like a lot of people say For Villains wasn't really good.
What was my
really
first Dark Academia? I don't know.
My first Dark Academia I DNF'd and it was Leigh Bardugo.
Ninth House?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I agree with that either because I'm pretty sure my first Dark Academia book was The Maidens and I hated that book. Like it should be around.
The Maidens should not exist.
Love If We Were Villains, but I could see some people not liking it because it's very Shakespeare heavy. And if you aren't going to vibe with that, you're not going to vibe with it.
I love me some Shakespeare. I need to read that.
It's very Shakespeare heavy. Like even some of it is written in acts and parts. So like it's very Shakespeare heavy.
Yeah, but the theater teacher in me is like, okay.
I loved it. It's my favorite of all time. And I think it's superior to all Dark Academia books. But I could see how some people wouldn't jive with it just because of the style of it. Like the style of the writing is not going to be a Dark
Academia vlog soon, and I think I was going to do that one, Ninth House, and one other, but I don't know what yet. Not The Secret History, because I've actually learned a lot more about that author, and she writes a lot of not okay stuff.
Yeah.
Could you do like Nature of Witches or something? No, that's not really Dark Academia, but
Lesson in Vengeance?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know if I know which one that is. Hold on.
I didn't like it. I got it in a book box.
I only gave it 3 stars.
I don't like Dark Academia, so I mean.
I only gave it 3 stars, but it was fine.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Maybe. I need to look at like what books come up when I type Dark Academia and decide then.
Mm-hmm. No cookies in the UK. Canada has Girl Guides, but no cookies. Would help to say if I come from the UK experiences. Yeah, we can't get microchips in the UK. Oh, wait, we get microchips. Okay. Phil pretend? Oh, because they don't. They only exist in the movies. If you don't live in America. By McCain's. See, we have McCain's, but McCain's doesn't do that. They do microwave steamed veggie things, but they don't do microwave chips.
Dark Academia, you can do Babbel.
I know. I was just about to say. I just typed in Dark Academia, and Babbel came up. Interesting.
Okay. Morning, Amy.
I'm gonna write this down before I forget that I was thinking of doing this.
Okay, Ali's gonna send me a photo of the chips. You get microwave chips here, but they're not in a lot of shops because no one buys them. Okay, Amy lives like literally in my area, so if she says it, it must be. A whole bunch of people saying goodbye to Neva, which was like ages ago. I plan my videos now, but I'll miss the first week of March on time because I'm going away.
True. That's so true, Brie. It's so true.
You can either get lots of reading done or produce lots of content.
Yeah.
How people do both, like Books and Lala's ability to forward plan so much, it's just ridiculous.
She's just, yeah. I love her so much though.
This is a brand.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna say Brittany. They're definitely a different texture to normal chips and fries, but I like them and they're easy. There's a lot of different types. Some thinner, more crunchy ones, and some fluffy. Okay. You know what they would be good for is put some cheese on top, put it in the microwave, and then add some gravy and make it like poutine.
I support this message.
That is a very Canadian recommendation to make.
It's a very Canadian recommendation.
Honestly, though, with what was it when she was like ahead in one thing and one in the other? I was like, I'm just more worried about when I have my little one again about filming, and I'm like, but Crystal's getting it done.
Crystal's getting it done.
I have a very supportive partner who is very supportive of my YouTube channel, and he knows that I need to film 1 video a week. So we pretty much just sat down and was like, what's going to be the best time this week for me to film? And then I do my editing when she's in bed. And that's how I get it done. But I only have 1 child. So you may not be able to do that because you'll probably be tag teaming with your babies for like most of the little bit.
Well, the first 6 weeks at least he gets to be off work and he gets paid. So I have 6 weeks of hubby. Thank Jesus. I was like,
lovely.
I'm gonna die going from 1 to 2.
That's where you just get like a lot of filming done in those 6 weeks. Like get ahead, which is really hard. You'll be so sleep
a crap ton of books during every time I'm nursing so that I can just get ahead because I was
yeah. My answer to this is yes, always yes. Because anyone that gets to experience Starbucks that I don't, I get to live vicariously through. We discussed this yesterday. My closest Starbucks is like 2.5 hours away.
I mean, I love pistachio, so I approve of this message.
Mm-hmm. I feel like what would make this even better, though, is like a drizzle of caramel on top. But I don't know if that's a possibility, but I feel like that would really add to the pistachio vibe.
I mean, I think caramel always is a good idea.
You already
did you mark it as a team book, Jean? Like, did you say team book in the spot where you fill in like what you did? Because as long as you put that, it'll be fine.
I think. Wait, but isn't she saying? I think she's just saying she submitted it as a team book. She didn't double it as a prompt.
Yeah, she
didn't add it as a prompt.
I'm like, oh.
So she resubmits it with
if
just
you
the prompt.
submitted just as the prompt and don't write team book, that would be fine.
Yes.
Just don't write team book. Just submit it as like it's a regular book with a prompt.
Yeah.
Then it will work out.
Because then it'll just calculate the team book one and then regular prompt one, which is the point it would do anyways.
Correct.
Yes.
But don't submit team book twice, because I will, when we count that, it will not be. That will not be.
So color code my closet.
Look at these people. You are my people.
See, I don't color code it, but I categorize it. So I have like short dresses, long dresses.
Yep.
Like singlets, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts.
Yep.
Pants, skirts. And then I was trying to color code within those categories, but I love like 3 colors in my wardrobe. I'm not very.
See, I love wearing all colors. I'm the one that in my entire like church worship team, they all wear black and I wear a different color every time. And they're like, what color is Rainy gonna wear this week? I'm like, I don't know. What's speaking to me?
This is a vibe too. Oh, that's an interesting first academia.
It did hurt my heart. I had to delete a video that I started filming like last year. And I was just like, this is never going to see the light of day. Like, you're never finishing this. And I'm like, it really hurt my heart to delete it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to, though.
I'm like,
you just have to release it into the atmosphere.
I know.
I agree with this, but it was a dark academia that I could think of. But
what is I?
In my dreams, I hold a knife.
Okay. Of course. Like, there's a Dark Academia challenge on Storygraph. There's a whole list of books.
Cool.
So I feel like that could be a vlog idea for you, Brittany, is to read some of those that you haven't already read. Do like a random number generator, pick them. Yeah.
I could do that.
Oh, you could do the same thing, Rainy.
Well, I probably will look at that list for sure.
Whoa, okay. I'm having homemade potato soup for dinner, but enchiladas always there. No.
That sounds good. Potato soup.
That does sound really good.
I freaking love potatoes.
I'm in Newcastle, which is 2 hours north of Sydney. But I grew up in a really small rural town on the far south coast of New South Wales. So right down just before the Victorian border. Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
I cannot plan videos way ahead.
I'm okay with the planning sit down, and I can plan my vlogs ahead, but I have a new rule if I only work on one vlog at a time. Because there was a time where I was working on like 14 vlogs at a time, and my head was like ready to explode.
Yeah, that's I need to do that. I need to do what you're doing. And like, because I already know, like, for example, I want to do my Jurassic Park vlog in March, and I was like, homegirl, you need to sit down and read both the books, and then I'm like, you just got to do them. Yeah, I need to.
See, it's hard for me to do themed vlogs when I have a TBR game.
Yeah,
because then I have to like forward plan the books I'm picking for my TBR game to work with the vlogs I'm going to produce the month later, almost like to get them ready.
I'm not gonna lie, I do my TBR game, and half of those books go to the wind because like only half the time works out in my favor, where it's a book I already was gonna read, and then half the time it's like a book I have no interest in reading right now, and I'm like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna see this next month.
Yeah, fair.
Oh no.
I'm sorry you have migraine. That's no fun.
But I like the description of the sound.
Me too. It's a new thing, and I may stop doing it anytime. The only time that I did do that was I was working on a vlog, stopped to do rom-comathon, and then like picked it up.
Which I still haven't released my rom-comathon vlog. You know what? It's okay. Life is it'll happen.
I'm doing 3 at the moment, and it's like 3 videos concurrently. And what I stupidly did, which you warned me not to do, is one of the books was in 3 of the videos because I was doing it for my 24-hour reading challenge plus the KU vlog plus my wrap up because I vlog wrap up.
That happened to me with Magnolia Parks because I am doing an entire like series vlog for that. But then it was one of the only two books I read for Rom-Comathon. So like throughout the Rom-Comathon vlog, I'm like hardly giving any updates. I'm just like, you want to hear my more in-depth thoughts? Wait till the series vlog comes out. And I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys ready for another sprint? Considering we've gas bagged for like.
I was gonna say, I think we've been talking for like 37 minutes. Yeah. I want to finish this.
All right.
So, I need to know your thoughts at the end.
Add this back in.
I'll message you when I get to whatever I think is coming because I don't know what's coming.
I'm pretty sure it's like a last like pages kind of deal. So I'll see when you're finished.
Happy reading. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you guys are pretty much seeing. Oh no, I should hide that. You guys are pretty much seeing what's on my TBR now, but that's fine. Whoever's on this sprint can just get the
a little sneak peek. I can't actually make it out because StreamYard's too small, but I'm sure.
That's fine. So the same thing happened to me that happened to you, Brittany.
Oh, you kept rolling the same number?
Well, I landed in the same cup 3 times.
Oh, it's not fun.
So I have 7 books. That's fine. Because I only had 1 mandatory read for this month. Well, 2 if I want to try and get my buzzword on there. So the rest I could kind of just like do what I wanted with. But yeah. Exactly. A teaser trailer.
Exactly.
I mean, there's probably only like, I don't know if people can actually figure out what books they are. I don't know how well.
I certainly can't.
I don't know how big people have me, but if you have me on your TV, you might be able to figure out my books, but if not, that's fine. I managed to get breakfast meal prepped, listened to a bit more of Assassin's Blade, and filmed the throws for Ping Pong because Addie finally woke up at 11:30. We woke her up because we're like, dude, you've been asleep for a long time. Let's wake up so that you sleep later. So she just had some lunch of like steak and veg with applesauce, and she was just like, and yeah, I picked my books in mad chaos in the last like minute and a half of that sprint because I was like, I've got to figure out which ones I'm going to read. I got Anthony Choice, and I was like, okay, there's one book that I need to read this month, and I thought it was on the TBR cart that I pulled out, and he pulled it out, and I was like, yes, and then I realized it was the wrong series. So he pulled out Graceling by Kristen Cashore, and I was like, yes, I really need to start that series. That's the one I'm buddy reading, but I forget I'm actually reading Akane, not Graceling, although they're very similar covers, completely different stories. So now I ended up with both of them on my TBR because I needed to read one, and he picked the other one. And I was like, can't you change your pick? And he's like, no, that's not how this works, Crystal. So that's fine. I was trying to minimize my fantasy, and I ended up with 4 fantasies on my TBR.
Oh no,
that's fine. One of them is I'm reading for work. It's The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. It's a new like fantasy series with dragons that everyone in the office is reading at the moment and is obsessed with. And if we read this, then we get access to the sequel before everybody else to read like the early release thing. So I'm like, need to read it so that I can get access to the second one because everyone is loving the first one. So I really want early access to it. So yeah. Perks of work, I guess. I don't know where we were up to.
Well, I am very sad. I have 5% left of this book, and my heart is in shatters.
I told you. I said you were saying something earlier about a certain character, and you were like, "Is the last one going to break me?" And I was like,
It's very sad. It was too good to be true. Whatever.
I think I could guess what's going to happen, but I'm hoping that that's not what happens.
Well, it's a sad day. But anyway, I have 5% left, so I'm going to
close.
I'm so close.
Yeah. I was thinking we would do one more if you guys are
that's
not
fine.
too tired.
Also, Brittany, you didn't message me when you finished.
I'm sorry. I had to process. I had to process my thoughts. Okay. Because that ending was not what I was expecting.
I know.
Even though they were leading up to something, even my guesses were incorrect. And I needed to process the ending.
Fair.
Okay.
5 stars. It's so good.
That's good. I'm glad. I will probably meal prep in this last one, listening to the Assassin's Blade, and hopefully get it finished, if not very close to finished. So fingers crossed. I don't know, but you all talking about not keeping up with the content is making me want to plan content.
That's fair.
Yes. Hello. I'm eating supper and reading the blood trials. Hopefully I can get through a good part of it this evening. We are planning on probably doing one more sprint So hopefully that gets you some start. Yesterday I read The Venue and it was a quick read, full ride and filled with characters to root for. I recommend giving it a try sometime. Love a good character story. That's okay. If you're still here, see you next time. If not, later. Nice.
Very good.
50 pages more verity, and whoa, that section was dark. Yeah. there's some dark sections. I hope people pre-warned you. But yeah.
I did also do one more sticker shelf, so you know we're getting.
Oh, there you go. You're making so much progress.
I'm making progress.
Tracy, which one can you make out? Is it the closest one, or is it just you recognize it? Now that I've told people 2 of them, the others will probably be able to be made out. But... well, 3 of them, because I told them the one that's on my phone, and then the Kristen Kishore and the Akane. And then that one people can probably recognize purely on the colors. Mm-hmm. That one's probably a bit harder. And then this one you can probably see. But... woohoo! 4.5 stars.
Yes. Bree, are you caught up to your 28? And like, have you done 25 books? I have not.
You want to know how many? Guess how many books I finished this month?
2, 3, 1.
I am in the middle of 4. Like
I knew that you
sprinted
last week, and you were like, "I've only done 1, but I'm in the middle of a bunch." So I wasn't sure if you had finished any of them.
I finished Assassin's Blade. I'm up to 12, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm like 70% into Assassin's Blade. I'm 85% into Save Me. Yeah,
be 11 books in. Okay.
See, I just think I'm at the point now where it's like that one book that I'm behind, I'm running out of time to get to.
You're going to catch up. You're going to do it.
I might have to read a really small book.
A short book.
Yeah.
Do a graphic novel. You can smash it out.
Yeah, do a graphic novel.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
My son would love that.
I have rejoined. You know what you should do, Lexi, that would be really cool is, have you seen the AI filter that like turns things into AI people, and people use it to like see ghosts in their house when really there's actually no ghost there. It's just like turning your furniture into a person. If he isn't going to get scared by it, you could use the AI filter and search for ghosts in your house.
Oh,
that's actually really fun.
Yeah. I've rejoined the world of the living. I'm awake and I've graded 1 essay, so that did not follow instructions at all. Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
unfortunate for that one.
Like an F, I'm assuming. It's like when people put blurred covers in thumbnails. Yeah, but it's pretty obvious what the cover is.
Yeah.
I've read 2% of Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess on page. Nice. Put on laundry, made hot chocolate, got cookies, and still managed to read about 60 pages. Productive sprint. I can recognize 2 of them. 29 pages of Twin Thrillers.
I feel like that's the new game. How many books can you recognize off Crystal's bed?
50 pages in the Blood Trials. Nice. 30 pages of The Streaming Staircase, which is the first Lockwood and Co book. I already read the first 30 pages, so I'm around 60 now.
Nice.
Hi. Oh, I have to read Gracing in March for my unhaul video, so we can buddy read. I think Rise Reading will want to read too. Okay, sure.
Y'all, don't do this to me. I cannot put this on my March TBR.
Don't, Brittany.
But I'm going to feel all the FOMO.
I don't feel as much FOMO with this one because I'd never heard of this one before.
So, oh, really? I have it on my shelf.
So
I have the series on my shelf.
I have the whole series on my shelf, and I've had it on my shelf.
Yeah, I've never heard
to read when I was going to get matching initials as a prompt on PicPom, because it's the only author that has KC that I have on my shelf. And then I never got the prompt, so I just never read it. And so it's happening. Anthony's picked it now. Question for my wardrobe color coordinating friends. Do you guys also sort out your pantry in shelf setup and have everything in label Tupperware containers? I do.
I wish I was that organized.
But I only do that because of how small my pantry is.
Oh, my pantry is very small. It's organized, but it's not in Tupperwares and stuff.
Mm.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Well, I can advise that everyone in our office is absolutely loving it. I work at Booktopia. Yeah. So I'm in I guess you would call it the trade and marketing department. So I'm responsible for deciding what we stock in the warehouse and how much of it we stock. So pretty much what's available to purchase on demand and what we need to order for you. So it takes a bit longer to come. And I do all like the emails that get sent out to you. Like I help design those, that kind of stuff. Almost done with Nana, and it is such a weird, bizarre kind of book. I definitely need to read a lighter, fluffier need Rex. Yeah. Oh, yay. Fair. I recognize the closest one, not the title, but the author. Ah, yeah. He has a pretty distinct cover. It's my buzzword book.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I read for buzzword? Oh, Finley Donovan. Duh.
Mm-hmm. That was book 24, but I have 100 pages left in another one, so I will catch up.
Oh, but wait. What is March's buzzword?
Secret.
What am I reading for that? I don't freaking. Oh, I'm reading The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches.
Ooh.
I've been wanting to read that. Yes.
I cannot read that this
Unlucky.
I know it's more Halloweeny, which makes me want to wait till October, but also like but I could also I could read hold on, Bubby. I could read Little Secrets by Jennifer Hillier because I am trying to read her entire backlist. So I don't know. We'll see.
This is on my unhaul list, and I want to read it because the TV series has just come out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I kind of used it as my push to read it when it had secrets. And I have the audiobook, so I mean, why the hell not? Thanks for the friends. That's all right.
Nice.
As a kid, I made Ghostbuster IDs for me and my nephew because we like Ghostbusting and I like making things. That's fun.
That's so fun.
Might have to try that next time. As soon as the last sprint started, he came up and said, "Here's your taser. We have to find the ghost." He's all kept going to give ghost adventures at me, which means I just had that on around way too much right now.
Ooh.
Ooh. So cool. I'm reading Every Last Secret for March. Nice.
That's a good one.
So we may as well jump into our final sprint.
Sure.
And that'll take us to 12:45, and then we can have a quick chat for like 15 minutes and finish up by about 1-ish, if that suits people.
Sounds good.
That's my time. Obviously, I'm confusing everyone, but yeah.
I can make the adjustments.
Cool.
Unlike last night where you did it and both Rainey and I were like, what?
It's because I totally messed up last night. I mathed wrong and I timed wrong, and it was a bad time. Anyways, happy reading, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hello. I was frantically trying to finish an interview in like the time.
That's fine. So I actually have to like pretty much run like straight away because I forgot that I'm meant to be meeting a friend at a botanical gardens in 10 minutes, which is 15 minutes from my house. She's actually already running late, so it's totally fine. But
Fair.
yeah, so I won't chat for too long, unfortunately. So anyone that dropped a comment, I'm sorry I won't be able to go through it. But thank you for everybody for coming to join. And I'm sorry to like randomly rush out.
It's
She sent me a
okay.
message and she's like, my like calendar notification went off and I was like, oh crap. By the time my sprint finishes, and I went to message her and be like, my sprint's running over. I'll be 5 minutes late. As I hit send, her message came through saying, I'm running 15 minutes late. I was like, look at us. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope you enjoyed your books. And I'm sorry I don't get to hear about it, but message me about it later. And I'm sorry I can't be in the chat tomorrow, but I will be listening to the catch up and I will have finished the book. By then.
Well, I finished, so we're good.
Yay.
Okay.
So that's a 75% finish rate for the host.
Rainy, don't leave when she ends this audio because I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
She'll disappear, but we'll still be here.
Okay, I'll end it and then I'll just leave and you guys can keep chatting.
Fair.
All right. Bye, everyone.